Hello, all you happy people. Welcome to Pretty Doesn't Bite.
On how to be lovely. You gotta be happy.
Welcome to the first episode ever of Thrifty Thursday. I have with me today the first product that I am going to recommend to you, and it is the Tartelette Tease palette. This is an eyeshadow palette. Pop it open here. With 6 shadows. And I'm sure you're looking at that going, I hope it doesn't show up like that. And it looks like this because I've actually used it probably about 3 times since I've gotten it. I got this from Sephora. I think it's a Sephora exclusive. It retails for $21. So I'm sure you're thinking, oh my gosh, $21 for an eyeshadow palette when I could go to the drugstore and get another one for like $6. Okay. Quality, people. There are some eyeshadows that I can get from like a drugstore brand, you know, Maybelline, Revlon, whatever, that work, and others that don't. So this is really good stuff. And I'm actually wearing it right now. So we'll do some swatches and you can see what it looks like on my skin. Because it's a neutral palette, I think it would probably look good on pretty much anybody. I don't have a darker skinned friend here to swatch this on, or a lighter skinned friend for that matter. It's just me. But if you buy this, grab a friend and see how it looks on them. But I think it looks great. I think it would look great on anybody. The first shadow that I'm gonna swatch is this one right here. Oh, look at me, I'm improving. It's called Whisper, and I know that I said don't stick your fingers in the eyeshadow palette. I'm only doing this for swatching purposes. But just rubbing my finger very gently on that, I've got a lot of pigmentation, a lot of color payoff, which is fantastic. This stuff is really smooth. It actually feels like velvet. I should probably stop poking it, but it feels like velvet. And it's really great quality. I actually have it, which you can't really see because it blends out so well. It is here. And it's sort of a highlighter shade since it's one of the lightest shades in the palette. The next one is this one right here. It's called Wink. And I didn't think this through very clearly. I was going to swatch them on the back of my hand, but it might be easier just to like stick my fingers in it and show it to you. So this one is Wink. It's slightly darker than, see, those are the two together. This one is Whisper. This one is Wink. It's slightly darker than Whisper, but not by much. I think Whisper is a little bit yellower and Wink is a little bit pinker, if that makes any sense. Also, side note, I don't know, I haven't had this in the box that has all my other eyeshadow palettes in it, but it smells like a Too Faced palette, which is weird. Too Faced uses cocoa powder in their eyeshadow, and I don't know, it smells like cocoa powder to me, but that might just be me. Let me get rid of the shadow that's on my fingers right now. The next one is called Crush, and I have a thing, you know, I'm gonna tell you about my like weird things. One of my weird things is I love gold eyeshadow. So this one is Crush right here. I was earlier in the day wearing Crush at the corners of my eyes. I don't know if it's still there. I did not use eyeshadow primer today so that I could show you how it wears throughout the day. I put this on in the morning, which was like hours ago. And from what I can tell, it seems to have held together okay. I have pretty oily skin, so stuff likes to crease. And I haven't looked at it super closely, but it looks like it lasted a while. It hasn't like slid off my face. So this is Crush, and it's got some shimmer to it. The first 2 shades that I showed you are matte. This is the more shimmery of the 2 shimmer shades in this palette. The other shade, excuse me, is called First Kiss. That's this one right here. And this one is sort of like a bronze-ish, like maybe an antique gold is probably a better way to describe that. But one of the things I will say, because this is such a smooth shadow, is I'm not using makeup remover. I just wiped that off on my finger and it's gone, which is nice, but it hasn't come off my eyelids, which is even better. Then this brown shade here is called Heartbreaker. It's this one right here. So you can see that. It's sort of like a cocoa, it almost looks like cocoa powder. I have this on my lids, which you can't really see. And it goes on really natural. It looks really smooth. Okay, that one is very pigmented, so it didn't come off all the way on my finger. You can still kind of see where it was. Which is actually a great thing about Tarte shadows, is they're super pigmented, so a little goes a long way. And the last shade in this palette is called BFF, and it's this one down here. So it's that right there. Very, very, very pigmented. This is in my crease, which you can see right there. Super pigmented, super smooth. And I think probably my second favorite shadow in the palette. I love that the Crush shadow. BFF is my second favorite because it's a darker brown, but it's got kind of a plummy thing going on with it. So yes, that's the Tartelette Tease palette, $21. So like I said, $25 or less. If you can't afford to drop $45 on one of the full-size Tartelette palettes, this is a really good deal. This currently lives in my makeup bag, and I haven't had to like put it on in public or whatever, but it is a good size. It's small, and it's got a mirror inside it. So lots of pluses. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I've worn this at least 3 times since I got it. And I like it. So hope that was useful to you. I will find something else to review later. I actually should have reviewed this early because I've had it maybe like 2 weeks. But it's finally out. Yay! Thrifty Thursday. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know if there are products that you're interested in, but you don't want to take the full plunge and you'd like me to try them out. And we can definitely do that. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.
You'll be as long